Watch them run, the endless sprint after the favorite ball, the relentless energy on a burning hot summer afternoon. German Shepherds are bred to work. That intense drive pushes them to keep playing, keep training, and keep moving long after their natural survival instincts tell them to rest. While they might look strong on the outside, a dangerous biological clock is ticking. Their internal body temperature can quietly rise toward a critical threshold without a single whimper. Waiting for them to collapse or show obvious distress is a dangerous gamble. You must recognize the physical signs of an overheating body long before it becomes an emergency. This comparison shows why dogs are vulnerable. Humans evaporate heat across our entire skin. Dogs only have escape points at their mouth and paws. A German Shepherd's muscular frame generates immense heat during exercise, rapidly overwhelming those few small vents. Add high humidity, stagnant, poor airflow, or direct blinding sunlight, and that fragile cooling system shuts down almost completely. No amount of obedience training or physical fitness changes this anatomy. Every German Shepherd is biologically susceptible to catastrophic heat accumulation. The first warning sign is frantic panting that refuses to settle. If you move your dog into the shade and their breathing stays rapidly accelerated, their body is struggling to cope. Normal post-exercise panting is efficient and regulates quickly. Labored breathing is noisy, harsh, and requires heavy effort from the chest and stomach. The second warning appears in the mouth. As dehydration begins, saliva thickens into sticky, stringy drool. This side-by-side comparison shows another key indicator. On the left are healthy pink gums. On the right, the gums have turned an abnormally bright, inflamed red as blood rushes to the surface, trying to vent trapped heat. When you see that thick drool and those inflamed gums alongside frantic panting, your dog's cooling system is failing. Warning sign 3 is a sudden shift in behavior. Your dog might pace, appear highly anxious, or seem completely unable to settle. As internal heat rises, it impairs normal brain function. A highly trained German Shepherd might look confused, stare blankly, or ignore familiar commands. Warning sign 4 is a critical threshold. The dog may appear dizzy, their back legs might tremble, or they may start dragging their paws. If they abruptly lie down or refuse to walk, they are not being stubborn. The muscles in their legs are physically failing to support their body weight. This specific moment marks the transition from mild heat stress to a life-threatening medical emergency. It requires immediate, aggressive intervention. Warning sign 5 is sudden gastrointestinal distress, such as vomiting or diarrhea, especially after a car ride or a long walk in the sun. This rapid fluid loss severely compounds the crisis, driving the dog into dangerous levels of dehydration. Warning sign 6 is desperation. The frantic panting turns into panicked, labored breathing, where the dog stretches their neck out straight, fighting for every single breath of air. This timeline chart illustrates warning sign 7, the rapid descent into total biological failure, resulting in collapse, seizures, or complete loss of consciousness. Even if you manage to resuscitate a dog at this stage and they appear to recover, their internal organs may have already sustained irreversible damage. Relying on unresponsiveness as your cue to act guarantees severe internal trauma. Recognizing the early signs is the only way to save their life. If you identify these warnings, stop all activity immediately. Move your German Shepherd into heavy shade, a well-ventilated area, or an air-conditioned room. Apply cool water to green target zones, armpits, stomach, and paws, keeping it away from the nose and mouth. Turn on a fan for evaporation. Never use ice baths. Extreme cold forces surface blood vessels to shrink, trapping heat inside internal organs. Also avoid wrapping your dog completely in wet towels. The fabric quickly warms up against their body, acting as a layer of insulation, preventing heat from escaping. Cooling them down is only temporary first aid. You must transport your dog to a veterinary clinic immediately so professionals can diagnose and treat the invisible internal complications. Protecting your dog means avoiding the crisis entirely. Schedule exercise away from peak heat, always carry fresh water, and reduce activity in high humidity. Learn your specific dog's limits. Their age, body weight, fitness level, and any past history with heat illness all dictate how much sun they can safely handle. And never leave a dog alone inside a parked vehicle. under any weather conditions, even for a few minutes. German Shepherds are renowned for their incredible loyalty and their fierce protective nature over the families they love. That same loyalty means they will push themselves to the brink rather than quit. It is your knowledge and your ability to spot these 7 signs that will ultimately protect them in return.